Alright everybody, I got the kit Saturday, November 18th. I ordered it on November 15th, so it took basically a couple days to get here in the mail. John from Starship Modeler, he did a great job sending it in 2 days. The box that it came in is pretty cool. On the side here you can see it says 172 scale, perfect grade, Millennium Falcon. Going to keep it in the box it came in, but I'm going to go ahead and take it out here in a minute and put it in my spray booth and do a kit review, and I'll be back here in a minute. Alright everybody, back on the perfect grade. This is what it looks like in the box. I know there's a little glare right there from the light behind me. It comes in an awesome box, that's for sure. Got the picture of the Falcon in the front there, and you can see up close it says it like it does on the box it comes in. On the side here you got a nice view of the Falcon, looks pretty cool. Turn it around, on the back side it's just got a picture of the Falcon, and like I said, that glare, there's a better shot of it. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this back around. I'll go ahead and pause the camera and open this up and do a kit review. Be back here in a minute. Alright everybody, back on the Falcon. I got it out of the box it comes in, and you see it's partitioned right here. You got parts in this side, a lot of the smaller parts and detailed parts on this side. A lot of detail. Bondi always does a great job with the detail. It's decent size. You can see my hand right here. This is the bottom of, I think this is the bottom of the Falcon. You can see here my hand. It's decent size for 172 scale. But this might be the top. It looks like it might be the top. You got, you know, all the parts in here. So let me take them out of the box, put them up on the spray booth. I'll pause the camera here for a minute and I'll be back with everybody on the kit review. Alright everybody, back on the Falcon. I got the parts out on the one side of the box to show everybody. And I stand corrected, this is the bottom of the Falcon, because there's the ramp that opens and closes. I'm sure it opens and closes. You can see the battle damage right here. It's pretty cool, but it's completely through on the kit. Which there, you might show it better on that side there. So you might have to put a piece of plastic when I build this to cover that up. I don't want it to be hollow, but you can see the detail on the Falcon. A lot of nice detail. Put that there. Here's the rear of the Falcon where the engine goes, which is cool. Here you can see more damage, and that's not hollow, which is good. There's a close-up shot. I like that they did that. They didn't put it all the way through. See the detail. Really nice, heavy-duty plastic. Here's parts for the rear engine. Nice detail. More detail. There's parts for the front of the Falcon. That looks pretty cool right there. There's the dish. That's pretty cool. All this fine detail is amazing. And little parts right there. Then you got the cockpit. It's all done in black. Hopefully I can pick up the detail on that. That's pretty cool. All the panels in there. See some more detail right there. Hopefully the camera's going to pick that up because it's black. Pretty cool. The other side. Rear engine right here. That's cool. A lot of detail. There's the back here. I know there's over 600 parts to this kit. The fine modes is over 900. Really cool. And then these parts I'm going to leave in the bag. These are the clear parts. You see the detail on the back of the cockpit there. Hopefully some detail there. I just don't want to take this out of the bag. Pretty cool. This is for the engine. Pretty cool. And then this is the base. Base looks heavy duty. Let me go ahead, pause the camera, put all this back in the box, pull the other side out, and I'll continue on the review here in a minute. Alright everybody, back on the Falcon. I got the other side of the box out and on my in my spray booth, and I got all the parts out of the bag. And the detail is just amazing with what Bondi does with their kits. I mean, I'm not knocking the fine modes. Somebody on my YouTube channel, I think, wanted me to do a side-by-side on the kits, but I don't have the table space to do that. Maybe when I get down to the road building this one or that one, I'll compare the two. But I want to just, you know, this is the last side of the parts that you get out, you know, because the box comes partitioned, and you got, like I showed in the video, and these are all the small fine detail parts for the Falcon. And it's going to be a tedious job with any model with the parts that like this kit has. I mean, it's just the price to pay for the detail on the model that you buy, especially the Falcon, with all the parts and the detail that this kit has. It's amazing. Here's some more parts that are in black. Not quite sure what these parts go to, but I'm sure with the instructions that I'll get to here briefly will show where that goes. More detail parts. I mean, that's all that this is small. On the other side of the box, this is all the small parts. all the detail parts, and you see the guns right there for the turret. That's pretty cool. It's just I always wash my parts of the kit before I start building a model. So I mean, that's the way that is the way I do my models. My camera battery looks like it's low. I'm gonna have to pause the camera here and plug it in, and I'll be back with everybody in a minute. Alright everybody, I got it plugged into 110, so I should have plenty of juice to finish this review. Back on the detail, it just looks pretty cool. With the Falcon here, 172 scale. I mean, this is one kit you don't want to rush. You have to take your time. Just no different than the 144 scale that I have of the Falcon Bondi. It has a lot of detail parts for that size of a kit. And if you want to do a good job, you want to take your time to get the best results that you can get for your hard work. The detail is just amazing on this. And thumbs up to Bondi again for the quality that they put out on these kits. Pretty nice. You see the detail. It's really amazing what they can do. I'm impressed. I'm sure the fine molds is just as good. It might not have as much detail that Bondi has, but I'm not throwing stones at that kit either. That kit, there's nothing wrong with that kit. More parts here. It's going to be tedious, that's for sure. But that's the fun about building models. You know, you can walk away and come back another day. But it's just amazing, the detail. And it's pretty nice. And then I don't know if I showed these. This is the engines right back here. Pretty nice. This comes with a lighting kit, that's one thing I like about it over the fine molds. Really cool. Let me go ahead, pause the camera, get the decals and the instructions, and I'll be back with everybody here in a minute. Alright everybody, back on the Falcon. This is the last part of the review. You get this white box right here. On the other side of the box, and it has all these fine detail parts, piping and all that. And I'm not going to open the bags up because they're just really small. Piping and detail, I'm not going to chance losing anything. The camera should still pick everything up. I mean, it's just bag after bag of detail parts. And really fine piping right there for the Falcon. Pretty cool. Then you get the characters, as you know, the Obi-Wan, Han, Chewbacca, C-3PO. Let's see, it's coming up here. More detail. And you got them right here. Camera's gonna pick them up. You got the back side of them. You can see them right here. There's C-3PO. Princess Leia. Not sure who that is. That could be Han right there. Or I think it's Obi-Wan. Flip it over. That's probably Han right there. Looks like Han. And Chewbacca. And that's probably Luke. And you get a light kit. I'm not going to open that up. And you got the LEDs and everything for the engines. Pretty cool. Here you got photo edge. The grills on the engines, the exhausts. Pretty cool. And then masking for the canopy. That's pretty cool. And then the decals, which I don't know I'm going to use. I'd rather paint all the detail on the Falcon, which you can see here. All the decals. Probably some for the cockpit area. You can see right there. Pretty cool though. For the canopy there. That's cool. Put that to the side. Now to the instructions. It's a nice book. Good size book. That's cool. Millennium Falcon Modified Corellian Engineering Corporation YT 1300 Freighter. Pretty cool. Picture of it right there. And a little glare on the lighting. You get some pictures up here, which is cool. More below. There's the lighting in here. There's the, it's Obi-Wan, Luke, Chewbacca, all of them, Han, C-3PO, pretty cool. And it shows all the trees and stuff on these first few pages. More. Of course, it's in Japanese. Tools you're going to need. And it looks like you got to start with the lighting system, which would probably be last for me. It shows all the LEDs. And then the cockpit area. Lighting I think goes in the front too, which is cool. Looks like 2 LEDs. So it's a nice book. The instructions here shows you step by step in building the Falcon, which is nice. Piping. That's really fine detail. This could take me a couple months or longer to build this kit with the parts alone. Washing's going to be tricky with the small detail parts. Might just have to soak them in soap and water. Pretty cool. It's like reading a book with all the instructions to this kit. I'm trying to go a little fast here because this is a good sized book. But I want to show everybody what you get when you buy the kit. It's not a cheap kit. It's pretty expensive, but John from Starship Modeler, thumbs up to him. He's got a cool website. Go check it out. He had some Falcons still available, but he's sold out now. Here shows the lighting of the engines, which is cool. And I don't know about a painting guide. I guess you might be in here somewhere. This is probably going to take me forever to show everything with the instructions. So let's see, I don't know, I'll keep working here as fast as I can. But you get the general idea. You can go on all night looking at this. Pretty cool kit. Let's see, maybe that'd be better right there. But you get the general idea of the kit here. I'm going to just let's try to finish this off pretty quick. But you get several pages. Don't want to bore everybody with the instructions. It's quite a bit. Here it shows the color, I guess, marking locations, which is cool. It's a nice color detail with the Falcon. Shows where the decals go. Side view, front view, back view, another side view, bottom view of the Falcon. More detail right here. The color guide. So here's all the paints. They might be Tamiya, I'm not sure. But it's got all the colors right here. So I'm going to call this a wrap on the perfect grade 172 scale plastic model Millennium Falcon. I'd like to thank all my YouTube subscribers. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Subscribe to my channel. And I'll talk with everybody later.